My name is Justin Sisson. I'm a commercial food and beverage photographer here in Brooklyn, New York. I got started as a food and beverage photographer simply from taking photos using my iPhone, and from that space, I really just got interested with just kind of capturing the things that I was enjoying, and I started to share that on social media. A good friend of mine was already a commercial photographer, and he put a camera in my hand, and the rest was history. I would describe my lighting style as a very soft, natural way of looking. Generally, I want to try to get as close to as daylight as possible. I do feel that allows the viewer to see the work, to see whether the food or the drinks, and not be distracted by the light. My approach with lighting a subject is to work backwards. I think about my subject, I think about the mood, and from that point, I'm able to go in and see what modifiers and how many lights I'm gonna need, and generally I work from that space. My favorite Broncolor light currently is the Ceros 800S. That is allowing me to move around my studio and, again, not have to worry about the battery. It allows me to just get to the creative. I love pairing that light, particularly with the 150 Octabox. Again, my approach with light is always trying to mimic daylight, and that modifier and that light allows me to recreate those scenes over and over again, very consistent. The things that drew me to Broncolor were, number one, the level of consistency with the lights. Two was the Broncolor Control app. It's very seamless, and it allows a person who even doesn't know anything about lighting to come in and use it. And the third is the wide assortment of modifiers that allow me to do all types of jobs. Broncolor has changed the way I think about lighting, because with the tools being so simple to use, it's really allowed me to just spend more time on the creative and how I light my sets as opposed to the technical aspect. I'm able to just throw my light and my modifier up and really work through the creative as opposed to spending a bunch of time on the technical side. What I would say to anyone who's considering a Broncolor purchase, I'd say one, come to my studio and come check it out for yourself. But two, I would say think about how you want to spend your money and what you're going to be doing for the next 5 years. I think that that's the most important thing to consider when you are making purchases. And if you were on the fence about which way to go, that's one of the things that I'm doing here in my studio, is allowing people to come and see the gear, touch the gear, and ultimately make the decision for themselves. And they'll see why I made my decision as well.
You can see more of my work just at my website, which is justinsisson.com, and you can follow me on Instagram as well at Justin_Sisson.